Hello. Today we're going to show you how to cover your textbook for little to no money at all. You know, the spandex textbook covers that you buy at the store don't actually provide any protection for your book whatsoever, and so it's actually much better for you to do it yourself. So what you'll need, of course, is your textbook. You'll need a paper grocery sack or some newspaper or maybe some old used wrapping paper from a gift that you got. Some tape. You can use Scotch tape, or it's even better if you've got some of this mailing tape, label tape, and then you need a pair of scissors. So the first thing you'll want to do is prepare the sack, and to do that, find one of the corners of the bag and cut right down the corner to the very bottom of the sack. You don't have to be too careful because the cut edges are going to be folded in. Then you want to cut around the bottom of the sack so that you've removed the bottom, because that's not very good looking and nobody wants that on the outside of their book. If you've got a sack with handles, you'll also want to remove the handles from your paper sack. Just like that. Tear the handles off carefully so we don't rip the paper. And you can decide if you want the print on the outside of your sack to go on the outside of your book, or if you want that folded in. Most people like it folded in. Then you take your book and you place it right on top of the rectangle of paper that you've made, like so. And what you'll need to do now is to fold the paper so that it is the same height as your book, but you've got more length coming around the edges like this. So I'll take and make this first fold on the bottom. And then very carefully and scientifically, that was too much, so just a little bit less. There we go. Like so. It's a very forgiving process. And a little more up here. You just take it and push it up against the edge of your book like so, and you can see where you need to fold it. Leaves a little crease in the paper. All the way across. And you really have more paper here than you need, assuming you didn't have any accidents with the grocery sack along the way. So when you get to this stage, and the paper just fits the book, boy, you're almost there. Open up the front cover of your book, and fold the paper in like this. Take some of your tape. I'm going to use Scotch tape. And you don't want to tape to the book, because the book is not yours. But what you do is you just very carefully, you slide the textbook inside the folds you've made, like this. So it protects the cover from the adhesive of the tape. Just like that. And you tape from the front to the back like so. And then do the same thing on the bottom. And don't worry too much at this point your cover's not tight, because we're going to fix that in this next step. Alright, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and fold the front cover of your book closed. See, we're almost done. And then with everything closed, go ahead and just make another crease right here. Open to the back cover of your book, and you can see where you need to fold it. I'm going to cut off a little bit of the extra here that I don't need. It'll make my job easier trying to get the cover onto the book. That's going to seem a little loose. You can see there's a little extra here because you need that for when you open the textbook. So don't worry about that. It'll tighten up when you close the book. If you make it too tight, of course, and then try to shut the book, you will rip your cover and you will be starting over. tape it up, top, bottom, and voila, there you have it. A perfectly covered textbook. You can decorate it, you put the name of the book on the outside, you do whatever you want. So that's how you cover a textbook for free.